our closest star, the sun. Did you catch that? Our closest star is the sun. The sun, like all stars, is a hot ball of glowing gases. It gives off its own light. The sun is held together by its own gravity. And even though we think the sun is special, it's really a rather ordinary star. It is our star because it's so close to us, but there are many like it. The sun is special because it's the center of our solar system. There are 8 planets that revolve around the sun. At least 5 dwarf planets revolve around the sun as well. So, Earth is Mercury, Venus, Earth, the 3rd planet from the sun, and we revolve around it. Thousands of asteroids and 3 trillion comets and icy bodies all revolve around the sun as well. The sun and Earth. Well, here's why it seems so large to us. Well, when we look at how close this picture of Earth is to the sun, Earth looks relatively itty-bitty. It's because it is compared to the sun. Now, the sun, compared to other stars, is actually just a medium, regular old star. But the sun is much bigger than Earth. 1 million Earths could fit inside the sun. The sun's heat and energy gives us life on Earth. It helps plants grow. It helps us stay warm. The connection between the sun and the Earth drives the seasons, the ocean currents, the weather, and the climate. So we have summer, winter, spring, and fall. The way the ocean moves and how we have snow and rain all depend on the sun. What do you think would happen if Earth didn't have a sun anymore? Well, Earth would not exist. We would be frozen, and no humans would actually be able to survive. Sunspots. So, sunspots are areas with strong magnetic fields. The sunspots are colored and darker than the rest of the sun's surface. So if you've ever looked up and you might see some dark-looking spots, those are sunspots. Sunspots have fluctuations every 11 years. So they can change as time goes on. When we think about solar flares, you might have seen pictures of this, where bursts of flames spark off of the sun. A solar flare is a sudden, rapid, and intense change of brightness. So we cannot see them from our naked eye when we look at the sun, but when you have a telescope, you can see it very clearly. A solar flare happens when magnetic energy that is built up on the sun's surface releases all of a sudden. It's like millions of hydrogen bombs exploding at once, and it's really neat when you see a video of it. Well, you might ask, if on Earth someone says, "Oh, it's hot, it's 100 degrees today," well, what's the temperature of the sun? The sun's surface is 5,500 degrees Celsius. When I say 100 degrees, that's in Fahrenheit. So the sun is beyond boiling. It is a crazy, unimaginable temperatures. Sunspots temperatures are about 3,500 degrees Celsius. A solar flare can be 1 million degrees Celsius. It's so hot, we can't even describe it. It's crazy hot. So, you can, in your science journal, draw a picture of the sun and think about solar flares and things like that. We are going to continue to study the sun and the stars, but this was just a little introduction on our special star, the sun. Enjoy, scientists.